him out, and institute, a very a liberal and thorough scrutiny of the activities, the financial activities of the NNPC, not just under Melekari, but the entire, as far back as 10-15 years, like he did with the presidential, what's his name, that investigated, that probe Central Bank of Nigeria. But unfortunately, I was shocked that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu went ahead to confirm Melekari. And for me, personally, my opinion is Melekari is just there to do the dirty job, to cut those corners, make those deals, make those monies for the politicians. Do not forget, I made a post on my WhatsApp, and a lot of people were like, "No, why are you doing this?" I said, I'm supporting my country does not mean, I condemn when necessary, and I commend when necessary. I put that post, where Melekari said, and I quote, "I promise you, we are not lying. Our refinery will work in August." Martha, today is the 3rd of August. Has any of our refinery worked? Nobody is talking about it. Now, $6 billion US. There is no way out. The only solution that the president would do now is look, and you will have to dip our hands in our excess crude account, our forex account, and pay back. If you cannot do that, then we have a saving of roughly 5 trillion naira monthly at the FAC, in the FAC account, and that is the president said it is for national infrastructural development. Since that debt is being owed, by the federation through NNPC, then you should also dip your hand in that amount and pay back. Look, for the very first time, I want to agree with people that are talking about bringing back the subsidy. We have not really seen the impact, the trillions that are being shared between the federal government, the state and the local government. It seems, this removal of subsidy only favor the governor and empower them and enrich them. Have we seen any of them come out and say, no, they should bring it back? No, they are not opposed to it. So why can't President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reverse that policy? Start paying subsidy, the trillions you're sharing to the government that are not using it to develop their state and the local government. Use it to pay for the subsidy and share the remaining patry amount, and Nigerians will be happy. If this is what Nigerians want, I think the president should listen to them and grant this request, because at the end of the day, the president is not interested in transparency the health sector. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Alamin. Those are your thoughts. So let's move on. This one says, "Hello, Martha. How are you doing?" I'm pretty fine. It says, "My name is Rocky, and I'm typing from Central Area, Abuja. It's sad how my driver got to an NNPC petrol station and announced to me that right in his presence, the pump price of PMS changed from 617 to 855 naira per liter. What is happening in this country?" Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Abubakar, it's good to have you join us.
It is good for government to maintain cost of government subsidies. It's only possible for President to afford a new presidential debt, to afford a lot of luxury. It is cost of living subsidy that enables the presidency to build a brand new mansion for vice president, etc. Even afford SUVs for lawmakers. It's cost of living subsidy, but it is wrong. It is offending. It is for the government to sustain fuel subsidy that will support the life of downtrodden masses. So this is the paradox of life. Please let me raise this concern so that the waste and the way we listen. There is a proposed road project here in Gwagwalada. It is leading that road will lead to the house of the PA in the area council establishment. It will terminate at its doorstep. And because of that proposed road, there are max-13 houses, more than 50 houses for demolition. It's injustice. A true democracy never inflicts pain. Just a minor road within a neighborhood. You have some houses, more than 50 houses in this period of this inflation and economic hardship. It's uncalled for. The proposed law will start no problem. They are living to a area council. So it is my concern. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Abubakar, for that contribution there.
Well, just to bring this up, that demolishing houses that were wrongly built on maybe on the walkways, waterways, and all of that. It is not really ideal or right or proper to say that demolishing those houses is, injustice, because at the end of it, I mean, we've seen states that have been ravaged, by flood as we speak, and this is probably because of our negligence. Some people would decide to, sell land, and again, I think I actually put the blame on the community heads. Of course, they have these this set of people who go about, if you want to acquire a piece of land, they'll tell you, have you met this person? Have you met, is it union or, I really can't, find the right word to explain this group of people. But the thing is, they will tell you, oh, this land is available, you can buy it. But you know that this is a waterway, and then you're selling to someone to develop, to build on. And then during the rainy season, we start, calling on.
That's why I always say that you
for
take
relief materials and all of that.
Yes.
We keep beating around the circles. You cannot build on, a major road. There's nothing as a minor road.
See, the
There's
thing
nothing as
is,
minor road,
that's
because
why it's important to check these things before you buy it. Check with the FCDA. My issue is letting the structure come all the way up. People are living in it before you demolish it. When people are building it, demolish it already. If you speak to them and they don't listen, you can demolish it at that time. But waiting for the structure to be completed and then you start demolition, it doesn't make sense.
I agree.
It doesn't make sense. I'm all for do the right thing. I'm all for, if you're building your houses, ensure that your houses is not on any waterway, it's not breaking any rule. And the way you can do that is take your documents to the FCDA and find out. Hopefully, with the innovations of the FCT minister, there'll be a very effective way, to go about these things. Maybe a platform, a technology device platform where you can just check your documents, put in the land numbers, or all of those things. I'm sure that there are better ways to do these things. So before you go on to start building your land, your property or your house somewhere, take the document to FCDA, regularize your documents, ensure that you get an okay for this document. You know what that helps you do? In an instance where they come to demolish your property, you have proof that you went to the necessary body to find out if you are in the right place.
Right.
And if they demolish your house, you can sue whoever does that or whoever did that. You can sue that person.
Absolutely.
But when you're not within the confines of the law and you're not on your right, I mean, anything can happen to you at any time.
But
just
again,
because
this is also a wake-up call to the relevant stakeholders in the FCT. Yes, when you mark a certain area for demolition, or when you put an inscription, don't build here, like don't trespass and all of that, there should be checks and balance. I mean, if it's going to be on a monthly basis, fine. If it's going to be on quarterly basis, fine. You cannot just drop a warning and then you just
expect them to go almost immediately.
No.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Martha and Cassandra.
Hi, Salasi. Good morning to you.
My name is Salati. By what I understand by Abubakar, he said it's because that chairman, he want the road to be constructed to his house. And that is why he's marking these houses. And maybe these people must have lived for 20, 25, 30 years. When we are there, other chairman came and gone. Because he is in power now, he wants to use his power to muzzle the innocent people. I want to, this time I'm in agreement with Amin. Look at the corruption in our oil sector. And now, so you don't reach a respect that NMPC now increase fuel at the rate of 850 naira per liter. And we are still talking of, you guys make complain about the board and increasing their, why wouldn't they increase their price? The person may be buying fuel at the rate of 1,500 naira per liter at the black market, or he may buy the fuel at the rate of 2,000 naira per liter in the black market. Then come to the issue of if you start along the road, you know how we are battling with kidnapping with one task. You heard the story of Comrade Haruna last week about his sister, and I give the story of my colleague that enter one task, and because of that they support his money from his account, they collect everything from him, and the board are in kind of a little bit safe that all this entering along. We don't have the CNG, the promise of CNG. We can't see the CNGs on the street. We don't have transport network in Abuja. Then come to the issue of this cow. In fact, Nigeria, we need to understand that we are talking of Rwanda. Rwanda is one of the most clean country in the world, not even Africa. And most of the people go to Rwanda. It's not that they don't have cattle. We are talking of Brazil. Brazil have a lot of cattle. America have a lot of cattle. Did you ever travel there and see their cattle on the street? No, our own. We call them the senior citizens, because when they are passing the road, you have to wait. Even if you are on emergency or they are taking someone to hospital, you have to match your break until the senior citizen pass. So I don't understand. Even when they come with his exuberance, saying that he's going to tackle all this thing, and still up to now, they're still running around the street. Thank you for giving me the privilege once again.
All right, Selassie, thank you for your contribution as well. Well, let's keep it coming through. 09073530044. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mata.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, my name is Mr. John.
Mr. John, good to have you join us. Talk to me.
Yeah, you see, the government that is serious for the people. You know with if the people build house, finish, under the water, we started to demolish the house. It doesn't make sense. It's just like our teacher is saying, the demolition house that is the waterway is not no, it's a very, 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 very big insult for the masses. Because the government are there, where those people are building the house, why they don't stop them that time? Yeah? And you see this, our brother Emekari, this Emekari for this NNPC, that man is not a straightforward human being. Are you hearing me? Every blessed time, even during time of Buhari, every blessed time he hear different type of lie for his mouth. That man is supposed to pursue by Tinubu, because he's not doing well in that section that he's working. He's not doing well. He's not bringing any progress. He doesn't bring any progress in NNPC. Every blessed time he hears different lie for his mouth.
All right, thank you, Mr. John. Let's move on. Hello, good morning to you.
Mata.
Hi, so how are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
Very well, thank you. So it's good to have you join us.
Yeah, Mata. I don't know where these people are me and they are seeing 850. I'm seeing 890. So maybe my price is different.
No, that's not. That's someone else's report. I think that's from
yeah.
Rocky. He says he sent his driver from 617 to 855.
Okay, I saw NNPC 890.
Where?
So we are probably less. NNPC police station.
Where? Which one?
The central area.
Okay.
890.
Okay.
So, Martha, my question is this man the best person, the best candidate ever to handle that position? I want to know. Does that mean there's nobody else? That thing that man studied, that qualification he had, there's nobody that ever that school he went to, have they closed that school?
Have they closed that school?
We want to know who is the VC, who gave him that certificate that nobody has ever had. We want to know. And the another part of it is that this man, Mr. President, is so quiet. That's the same thing the past president did. That they keep quiet when people are complaining, as if nothing is going on. As in very quiet. Matter. I'm so angry that we keep coming. Like our yesterday, it seems as if our yesterday was better than today.
God forbid that. But anyway, so we understand how you feel. I mean, it's a very relatable situation. But thank you so much for drawing that to our attention, and thank you for your contribution. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, no. You see, another problem that I do have is the disparity in these prices. And when I heard the ultimatum that the federal government gave to traders, saying, to crash prices before 1 month, and I'm like, what exactly is your yardstick? What is there's something that gives audacity, I must have given you something to have the audacity to demand certain things from you, and you say that, imagine a trader who, because one of the major problems they have is transporting their goods from their local communities into the cities.
Right.
Imagine having to pay, lump sum amount of money for transporting those goods from where you have them here, and then coming to sell them at the value of the market or the market price from where you're transporting them. You see, the government cannot decide completely that the prices of those things must be crashed, because people source their goods and their products from different places, But again, I don't know how they would achieve at that.
I think the truth is, most traders are definitely going to kick against that. They're going to react a certain way. Yeah, because, the trader will tell you that I actually got my stocks maybe last month when the prices of, things were really high. And now you want to crash the price of, and I'm yet to exhaust those things I bought, last month. So you want me, as a matter of fact, to sell the stocks I bought last month at a certain price, very cheap now. So how am I supposed to make profit at the end of this? I think we have economists in the country. We have people who have worth of experience when it comes to economy and market trends and all of that. Maybe they should profile solutions as to how we can harmonize our thoughts and regulate prices. I think the absence of price control in the country has really cost us a lot. It has, in fact, that is a major thing that actually brought us to where we are today. Because you can wake up this morning and sell a sachet of seasoning cube for 50 naira, and then in the next 20 minutes someone is selling it for 100 naira, and every other person will follow suit. And you begin to wonder, do you want to be left behind as a trader? But if this person is selling 100 naira, I have to sell 100 naira too, because that's the latest trend. So I just have to
but the only way this will be possible is maybe the government has a reserve where everyone buys from. So that's where you can get uniformity of price.
But the things we consume, we don't really produce all of them in here, so we cannot really boast of people buying from the government reserves, or take a look at the rice, the paddy rice, during Buhari's administration. That was like a miracle in the agricultural sector. But where are we today? Why is rice still expensive? Some weeks ago, or last month, if I'm not mistaken, we heard that the price of rice had dropped to 40,000 naira per bag. But is that a reality today when you go to the market? Is that a reality?
Anyways, these are the issues, but we keep up this conversation. We keep talking about it. We'll never relent, as long as it contributes to the growth of our country, and as long as it brings some level of awareness.
Yeah. I'm sorry to take us back a little. I think a caller reacted to the contribution we made regarding Abubakar, who had actually called earlier to talk about demolition of houses. Well, I think it may have really skipped our ears. Like, we really didn't get the part where he said it was the chairman that actually wanted those houses to be demolished, because he wants the road to be. I think
it's still the same thing, because if your house is not on the road, the chairman will not.
And then the caller is saying that it is wrong for us to say that it is very okay for houses to be demolished because they were built on waterways and all of that. The thing is, when you go purchase a land, ask questions, because there are people everywhere. There are jobless people everywhere posing to be representatives of these authorities, and supposed to give you your documents and all of that. But that is not the reality. That's not the case. At the end of the day, you'll be at the receiving end. So don't waste your money. Don't purchase a land when you're not even sure if that place is approved by the government for any sort of development that you want to come up with. So do not end up purchasing a land, erecting a structure, and at the end of the day it gets marked for demolition.
However, if you feel like the house is not on the road and this is just someone victimizing another person, you can go to the necessary bodies.
Of course.
You can take that person anywhere. I'm not part of the people who just say that I will not get justice. I don't just automatically decide that I will not get justice. I try to ensure that I get justice. And if I don't, we revisit it another day. But whatever it is that is within my power to ensure that I get that justice, I do that. Go to the necessary body, hear what they have to say. You can even call us here and give us feedback. We have gone to the necessary bodies. We have talked about it. Nothing is being done. As long as they know that the report has become public, they will do what they ought to do.
And again, is it possible for us to have people give us updates wherever it is you are? Maybe there's a fuel station close to you. Maybe